Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to the second day of the Mindanao Franchise Conference as part of the 15th Mindanao Franchise Expo, the first virtual on www.mindanaofranchise.ph, MindanaoFranchise.com, sorry. All right. We have our first speaker, and first of all, I try to turn you over to our host of the day. Before that, I would like to thank all our participants, our sponsors, particularly Mindanao Times, Franchise Co, Franchise Market.ph, WeFranchise.ph, Franchising.ph, Franchise.ph, and of course our sister association, the Vanity Association of the Philippines. And welcome everybody. So I'd like to turn you over now to our host for the day, Kathleen Kotick, who will introduce all our speakers.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for attending our webinar this afternoon. Before we officially begin the program, I would like to introduce first myself. I'm Kathleen Samantha Kotick of RK Franchise Consultancy, and I'll be your host for this afternoon. Just to give you the flow of our program, we'll be having two major speakers, the Chief SME Development of DTI, and of course, the founder and CEO of RK Franchise Consultancy. We'll also be having 12 presenters to present different franchise opportunities, and I hope you could stay with us until the last part of the program. So it is my honor to introduce our first speaker, the Chief SME Development of Department of Trade and Industry of Region 11, to tell us what the DTI is doing in Mindanao to assist businesses. Let us welcome Ms. Marie Ann Howe.
Yeah. Good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon to Mr. Rodolph Kotick, also to Ms. Kathleen Kotick, and the rest of the participants. I'm glad that you have also invited the Department of Trade and Industry to this Mindanao Franchise Expo or conference, so that we could also orient our participants what DTI has been doing since the time we had this pandemic, So just give me at least 10 minutes to orient you all about the programs and projects of the Department of Trade and Industry here in Region 11. Okay, can we start the screen sharing?
Yes, madam.
Okay.
Can you see it?
I think it's the other slide because it's indicated there. Anyway, let's try to see. Yeah. Okay. So actually, we have different programs that would help our micro, small, and medium enterprises in terms of developing themselves to become what they call this one, productive entrepreneurs, So to start with, as shown in the screen, we have the Negosyo Center, Kapatid Mentor Me program, and then we have also our shared service facility, financing, and the OTOP Next Gen. Okay. So just briefly, I will just go over all these programs so that probably in the next few minutes after my presentation, there might be questions and answers, rather questions that would be raised. So we start off with the Republic Act number 10644. This is known as the Go Negosyo Act. And DTI Department Administrative Order number 14-5 series of 2014 is the implementing rules and guidelines for this Go Negosyo Act. And this was actually published last December 29, 2014. So this is actually, this act, Go Negosyo Act, would really mean for the establishment of the negosyo centers nationwide. So here in Region 11, we have around 52 negosyo centers Um, not only here in Davao City, but also in Davao del Sur, Davao del Norte, Compostela Valley or Davao de Oro, Davao Occidental, as well as in Davao Oriental. So it's not just located in the city, but even in the municipalities of the different provinces. No, so the purpose really of this what do you call this one of this Go Negosyo Act is to bring government services closer to small businesses through the establishment of the Negosyo Center. Meaning to say, we want to reach out, no, to those micro, small, and medium enterprises, even in the far-flung areas, not only here in the city. And then further boost assistance to our micro, small, and medium enterprises to really grow and flourish. And at the same time, we are trying to intensify the promotion and the growth of entrepreneurship here in our country. Because, of course, we are targeting a lot of jobs that should be generated, a lot of entrepreneurs to be developed. Okay. Next slide will also show to you um, the Negosyo Center and what are the services that are offered in the Negosyo Center. So we have the business registration assistance, the business advisory services, and the business information advocacy. So in the Negosyo Center, we facilitate the processing and the documentation of all papers, requirements necessary for the establishment of the business establishments. Meaning to say, you don't have to really go to the um, DTI just to have your, what they call this, just to get your business name certificate, because we have already our negotiation centers in the different areas in your locality. Okay. Then we have also business advisory services. So we provide our micro, small, and medium enterprises what they call this advisory services in terms of product development, packaging, marketing, what else? Investment promotion, and probably they need more on SME counseling, no? Like if they have a certain product and they wanted to sell this product to the market, how would they be able to sell it properly? What are the things that are being required so that it could easily be marketed in the locality? So what are the strategies? Something like that. So our business counselors would provide um, the necessary counseling and advices to our micro, small, and medium enterprises. Okay, next is the business information advocacy. So there are actually three types of services that are provided in the Negosyo Center. Now, the next slide, as you can see here, is the KMME online launching or mentoring. Kapatid Mentor Me, no? Program. So in spite of the pandemic, instead of really conducting it physically, like we conduct this in a certain place, for example, in a hotel, to really give or equip our participants on the different topics, no, so that they will really be able to enhance their um, what they call this one, their capability to be really effective entrepreneurs. This time we had it launched last July 28th, and until now we are still doing it, and this is done online. So it's actually business mentorship online. So, so in spite of the pandemic, we are still continuing our mentorship program in almost 9 weeks, no? And we have actually 10 modules. So 9 weeks and 10 modules. And of course, we have around 84 mentees enrolled in this Kapatid Mentor Me Online. So the topics are the following. We have taxation, we have what they call this, marketing, no, what else? Marketing, taxation, um, business management, value chain, and all other um, topics that are needed by our MSMEs. So this is about 9 weeks with 10 modules. And on November, I think that's November 5 will be the graduation of this Kemini Online. Next is, of course, the shared service facility. This is meant to improve our micro, small, and medium competitiveness by providing machinery, equipment, tools, systems, accessories, and other auxiliary items, skills, and knowledge under the shared system. So this is actually a public-private partnership initiated, no, and being implemented through our cooperators who can house the machinery and equipment and make this accessible to our MSMEs. So in a way, to improve the productivity and efficiency of our micro, small, and medium enterprises, we provide them equipment. And so far, there are about 186 shared service facilities which are being installed in the different areas here in Region 11. Oo. Yung kailangan ho ng equipment, meron na silang product, but they just want to improve their productivity. So DTI has this program providing them the machinery and the equipment and all other accessories needed to really be able to produce a certain product and of course be able to market these products. So that's through our shared service facility. Okay. So next slide. So this is again another shared service facility, but this is a DG Hub Fab Lab. No, it's actually a collaboration among the three groups. We have DTI, University of Southeastern Philippines, and of course the UST. So if you have creative ideas and you wanted to translate those creative ideas into something concrete, then it is being done here in the DigiHub. So we have a lot of machineries here for designing, for prototyping, and all other stuff. Okay, this is located at the University of Southeastern Philippines here at Obrero. No? Ito yung DG Hub. You can have printing of tarpaulin. You can have prototyping of some of the things probably that you wanted to have done. And there are other machineries which are being installed in this facility. No? So it's more on the creative side of it. So MSMEs who wanted to have a product that probably they wanted to undertake a prototyping, it could be done here. Okay. Next slide is we have the SBC Cares program. Actually, DTI is just the financing arm or a conduit of the SBC. This is the Small Business Corporation. And through the CARES program, ito yung sinasabi na COVID-19 assistance to restart enterprises CARES program because those who were businesses, those that were affected by COVID, will have the chance to be able to recover. It's actually through the Small Business Corporation that they can seek loan assistance, no? Just in order to be able to get loan assistance from the SBC, you just have to comply with the requirements. So far, I think they have released around 39 million all over Region 11. So some of our MSMEs in Davao City, in Davao del Sur, Davao del Norte, Davao de Oro, Davao Central, were also able to avail of this loan assistance direct from SBC. So as you know, it's zero interest already, no? And then they just charge service fee of 6% for those loans um, that which have an 18-month amortization and 8% for loans for about 30 months payable in 30 months. No, so if ever there are MSMEs who are interested to avail of loans, they can just go directly to SBC or this is actually done online. Just search SBGFC and you can apply for loans online. Okay, so this is it, no? Next slide. Ito yung sinasabi namin na one town, one product. So I think I'm sure some of you here have already heard about this one town, one product because this is a nationwide program of the Department of Trade and Industry. So let's go to the next slide. So one town, one product. This is the priority program for our MSMEs uh, to give specific interventions to really be able to drive inclusive local economic growth. So actually, it started way back 2005, wherein our communities should be able, or rather, determine what are the products that are promotable in the area based on their local culture, community resource, creativity, connection, and competitive advantage. So that's the framework of the one town, one product. Kumbaga, kung nandito ka sa Davao City and you are located in the third district, ano yung mga produkto na pwede mong promote wherein it's really indigenous in your area, no? So that's the whole program itself, rooted in its own culture, community resource, and creativity. Okay, so to explain it further, let's move to the next slide. So this one town, one product program has two components, the OTOP Next Gen and the OTOP Philippines or OTOP Philippine Hub. Okay. Next slide. So the OTOP Next Gen, this is the supply side of the program. Ano yung package of assistance that could be provided to really improve the capacities of our MSMEs? So it actually focused on development initiatives, trainings, referrals, and other with the goal really of trying to level up the products in the areas of design, of quality, volume, among others. So in other words, if those products which were produced during the first phase, which is the auto Philippines, then this time we have to level up their products through what? Through product development, trainings, and other initiatives so that these products would sell not only in the local but also in the international market. Okay. The Philippines or Auto Philippine Hub is the demand side of the program. So it refers to the physical and online channels and market access platform where our auto products, which were assisted through product development, are showcased on a day-to-day basis. So itong Auto Philippines hub namin is actually located right now at the Davao International Airport. No, we just launched this last year. Um, I think that is at the second floor. You just pass through that escalator, and it's actually located on the left side. But it was actually gaining already more clients last year. But unfortunately, there was this COVID, so there were no more clients because the of course the airport was closed, no? So, but we have also other auto hub in Davao del Sur, which is near the Petron, and another one which is actually located in one academic institution within that area, and also the other one in Davao del Norte. I think it's at Robinsons, no? So this is actually the physical part wherein there is really that structure and wherein the auto products are being sold out in that particular hub. Mhm. Next slide. So the assistance here is actually encompassing because we provide product dev, technology upgrading, capacity building for our auto entrepreneurs, brand equity and development, intellectual property assistance, access to finance and marketing platforms and promotion. Okay. So another program or project under the OTOP Next Gen is this OTOP Manlilikha Designers course. So this time again, we provide a platform for our designers, for the budding designers, to really be able to assist our entrepreneurs, OTOP entrepreneurs, in improving their products through labeling and packaging. And at the same time, probably they can also come up with their own portfolio. Like, for instance, they have this intention of really going into the design course. Then I think this project is a very good start-up point for them. Imagine there are a lot of topics that they have to undertake because this is actually a 9 module, no? It started last September 28th and it will end up this coming October 28th with a product showcase. So actually, this is an intensive designer course for those who wanted to become world-class or state-of-the-art designers. Okay, so next slide. And this year we have tapped Miss Catriona Gray, the Miss Universe of 2018, to be the Otop brand ambassador. So actually, she will be the one who's going to promote the Otop program all over the country. Of course, with the Otop Next Gen, as I had mentioned a while ago, it really seeks to improve the competitiveness of our local products. As I mentioned before, product development, design, standard compliance, marketability, production capability, and brand equity development. So in this case, you would already see the products which are highly improved and enhanced. No, before it used to look like a very ordinary product, but through a series of product development, you can see really the quality, also the colors that are being chosen, the texture, and the designs which are really updated, no? Updated, upgraded. Okay. And though in the previous slide we have the non-food products that you can see here, the non-food, so the different what they call this colors and the texture, as well as those designs that were facilitated by our in-house designers. Okay, the next slide will show to you the food products that were also improved by through product development. No? Before, it used to be just an ordinary design for our, what they call this one, like this is virgin coconut oil. They have a very simple design, but this time, since this has undergone product dev, it has actually greatly improved in terms of its packaging and labeling. Ito din, yung sikwate, tsaka meron tayong coconut sugar. So if you compare that one probably with the other products in the international market, at least it is comparable, no? Um, it is not something that you will say, ay, pangit pala yung ating produkto. But this time, look at the packaging materials that we are using right now. Okay. Next slide is, we have also these local, regional, international fairs. But since it's pandemic, so we really try to start off with a virtual trade fair, no? Itong Pasinaya, kasi Pasinaya would mean parang nagsisimula ka ba? Parang gano'n. So we had this debut, Pasinaya in Tagalog, I think it's debut. And we had this digital marketing showroom and online trade promotions. So you can just imagine that through Zoom, we were able to conduct a virtual trade fair. No? Amazing. So we had our MSMEs briefed and oriented on how to sell their products through Zoom, via Zoom. And for us, for a start up with this type of activity, So it is really very challenging, no? Because this is already done virtually. It's not anymore the physical type. You go to a certain, for instance, you go to Abuiza and then you sell your products. So this time our MSMEs were selling their products through digital, virtual na siya. Okay. So we assist our MSMEs expand their market presence. Okay. And then next is after that Pasinayang, we had a series of virtual trade fairs, but with different e-commerce platform. Meron kami yung sa Union Bank Global Linker assisting us. Meron din yung sa PLDT, no? Yung provider ng platform. So here we try to familiarize our MSMEs kung paano sila magbenta ng kailang produkto digitally, marketing it through an e-commerce platform. So natuto na din sila after several trainings. So they underwent several trainings so that they will be able to access markets, no, yung mga buyers. So we also provide them that venue wherein the buyers will also be able to access their products virtually. Uh-uh. So at first, we thought that could not be done, but because of technology, well, it somehow made our life easier than rather display it physically, no? In like for instance, in the Visa, in SM. So this time, everything is done digitally. So nakaka-access pa rin ang ating micro, small, and medium enterprise. Nakakabenta pa rin sila in spite of the pandemic. Okay. Next, so we have, as I mentioned a while ago, we have this Auto Philippine Hub there at the Davao International Airport. So look, this is a very nice, what they call, display of our auto products, no, especially food. Nagawa namin yan last year. Yun lang, it's supposed to pick up na in terms of sales, but because of pandemic na-close ang ating Auto Philippine Hub. This is already parang, what do you call this one? We somehow have this product so that if there are orders, it could just be delivered in this store. Okay. Then meron kami isang project which is the Go Local Store. I don't know if you've been to, of course, I know you've been to Abuiza, but you can see there a small area where there is this Go Local. No? Ito yung parang ini-incubate pa namin yung mga produkto, trying to improve their products, and these products are purely local products, and we provide them a venue for them to market test their brands. No? So fortunately, Aviza also provided us a very small place, but I think that's enough so that we can showcase the local products of our entrepreneurs. Okay. Next slide is, okay. So I think those are our major programs and projects of the Department of Trade and Industry. And what was shown here is we have we have a major project which is Negosyo Serbisyo sa Barangay, local seeding program, wherein we go to the far-flung areas to really provide assistance to our potential MSMEs in those areas, no? Lalo na doon sa barangay talaga. So we coordinate with the barangay development officers so that we could also provide assistance to them. Okay. So thank you for really giving me this chance to somehow orient on the programs and projects of the Department of Trade and Industry.
In behalf of the Filipino International Franchise Association, I would like to thank you, Ms. Marianne Hao, to give us this presentation. Thank you so much. Kat?
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Marianne Howe.
Yeah, welcome.
To tell us about franchising your business, may I introduce to you our second speaker, the CEO and founder of RK Franchise Consultancy and Filipino International Franchise Association. Let us welcome Mr. Rudolph Anton Kotik.
Thank you so much, Kathleen Kotik. I'll talk to you today about franchising your business. First of all, I introduce myself. I'm originally from Vienna, Austria. Been franchising since 1978. I started with a major US fast food chain, you all know, in the franchise division. Then I was with a hotel chain as franchise director, and then franchise consultancy. So my whole life, practically, I was in franchising. And I founded Aki Franchise Consultancy. And we developed more than 700 franchise companies in the Philippines, particularly also in Mindanao. In Davao, practically everybody who is into franchising is my client, from Penongs to Phoenix Petroleum, to all the big shops which are into franchising there, etc., etc. And of course, we're a member of the PFA. We also have our own association, which is organizing this event, Filipino International Franchise Association. I also wrote a book about franchising. If you want a copy of it, just send us a message and we send you a free e-copy of it. All right. So since we talk about franchising your business, is your business franchisable? If your business is in operation for at least 1 year, or should be beyond the trial and error stage, or has achieved its payback period, any of them. Today, even we start sometimes already what we call the ground zero developments. Ground zero developments, we mean that we start the franchise development before actually together with the business development. Okay, a very good example is Phoenix Petroleum. We worked with Mr. Uy when we were still digging the first station in Digos and in Tagum. We were already with him for the franchise development. So as early as this, we can go to the already if we want to win time. Of course, we have to be able to copy the system so that the franchises can operate the same way as a franchisor. Definitely, the enterprise has to be profitable. Of course, the business type has to be also credibility to its clients, and there has to be need of that kind of business in other places. So don't franchise your business if you don't have a prototype. You have to have at least one outlet in operation before you can engage into franchising, because you need it for three purposes. First of all, to show it off to prospective franchisees, for training, and also for research and development. If your business is failing, you should not go into franchising. If you sink, your franchises will sink along with you. Also, if the franchise business depends too much on the owner himself, we cannot Xerox brains. So it has to be in a system which we can expand. Also, if the gross margins are very small and not compensated by high volume, if they're compensated by high volume, even small gross margins are fine. If the products are a fad usually takes only 2 years, 3 years, and then it's gone. If skills levels are too high and that you cannot learn it in 3 months, then it might be difficult also. And if you're doing the franchise development by yourself, that's why we suggest you get a professional company who does the franchise development like Aki Franchise Consultancy. So the fads, I want to say something also. I'm asked almost every day if the milk teas are actually a fad. And I have to say now, after 8 months of the pandemic, that the milk tea is actually not a fad. It proved itself during the pandemic that it's a very essential business today, actually. So many people need it as a comfort food that it is really something not anymore a fad at all. Okay? All right. So let's talk about business format franchising, which was actually created already 1955. And this is what we use 99% of all franchise topics. So this is what we usually use in developing a franchise, which is actually a contractual relationship between the franchisor and the franchisee, where the franchisee leases, gets a license from the franchisor for the distribution of services and products. And the franchisor allows the franchisee to use the business system, the trademark, the corporate identity for the period of the contract. And the franchisee purchases someone else's experience, expertise, and doing method of doing business, and doesn't have to go through the pain of a startup. Generally speaking, every franchisor and franchisee are legally independent. So if you're a franchisor, all your franchisees have to get their own MES permit and GTI registration. However, the franchisor controls the products and the services that the franchisee are permitted to sell. And also the franchisor controls the operating assets, goods and services utilized by the franchisor. And for the franchisee, when they set up the business and also when they operate the business, we call it a procurement program. A procurement program is the list of the authorized suppliers and supplies. And then, of course, the grant of exclusive or protected territory. Every franchisee gets a certain radius around the franchise facility where he is exclusive. That radius can be very small when it comes to convenience stores or big shops. Look at them. The big shops and convenience stores are quite often very close to each other because they cater more to the pedestrian. So pedestrians don't run a marathon to get the product. Okay. And then also in franchising, we talk of an exclusive relationship. That means that your franchisees are not allowed to have any kind of business which competes with the franchisor. And also every franchisee has to secure their own outlets. So what does a franchise provide when a franchise awards a franchise? So the system standards, the operating way the franchisor operates, the use of the trademark. Very important that every franchisor has a trademark. That is what is awarded in the franchise actually. The trademark is not the TTI business permit or the SEC registration, but in addition to that, every franchisor needs a trademark which is awarded by the Intellectual Property Office. Of course, also the experience and the wisdom of the franchisor, a copy of the operations manual, training per se is part of the franchise fee, initial training. How long that takes depends on also how complex a business is. It can be only a few days if it's a cart or kiosk. That can take weeks or months if it's a salon or a restaurant. Of course, the franchisor has to give also site selection assistance to his franchisees to give them an idea on what kind of locations they should be looking for. Okay, and of course, in the end, they have to approve that location. The store layout, construction supervision. This is actually only those companies who have bigger sites in construction. Some of my clients, for example, National Bookstore or Cherry's Grill or Phoenix Petroleum, they all have in-house architects, okay? But for the regular franchisor, they don't need that. Exclusive territory, as I said earlier, yes. Procurement program, the list of the authorized suppliers and suppliers. Very important also the opening assistance. When the franchisor, franchisee opens his outlet, the representative from the franchisor is with them. And then all the marketing strategies the franchisee is allowed to do. Of course, very important is also that the franchisor collects royalties for the continuation use of the trademark, for the continuation assistance by the franchisor, that the franchisor is simply available whenever the franchisee needs help. Always based on gross sales. Gross sales in franchising means total sales minus discounts and tax, and payable monthly, usually within the first 5 days. So now we talk also geographically of three kinds of franchises. The unit franchise, meaning to say one unit is around one outlet, one contract, one outlet, with a franchise agreement of something normally 5 to 10 years. We don't start lower than 3 years for very small carts and 4 years for kiosks. But for stores, basis is 5 years. But an area franchise, we say, as the name says, the franchisee gets a whole territory. And with that territory, let's say this can be a province, it can be a city, it can be a region, not bigger than that. And with that, the franchisee gets development program wherein he has to open a certain number of outlets in a certain period of time. And then the biggest size is actually a master franchise. The master franchise, we speak of the rights to the whole country. Usually a franchise agreement is 10 to 25 years for that. And then covers the franchise for an entire country, as I said. And again, the franchisee has to follow the development program. So this is actually what has to be done in developing a company. First of all, there has to be a franchise structure. I take care of that personally. Where we calculate the franchise fee and the royalty, the length of agreement, the investment package, the payback period, and we talk about the space requirements and the logistics. Then franchisor manual for all our clients. We provide a franchisor manual. This is a guide to them on how to find franchises, how to select them, and how to treat them. Then an operations manual. We have in our company developers who do nothing else but the operations manuals, which are also broken down into pre-opening manual, administrative manual, all about employees and the money, specialty manual, let's say the kitchen manual for a restaurant, then the standard operating manual from opening to closing, training and forms and reports. Then the legal agreements, so franchise agreement, memorandum of agreements, agreement with landlords, and all the other legal aspect what the franchisor needs, we provide for them. For the marketing side, every franchisor needs a franchise brochure, franchise marketing kit, franchise disclosure information, which is required from the TTI and Bureau Order 1024 of 2010. We prepare for every company one of that, which is given to applicants who have been approved as a prospective franchisee so that they can see all the details about the franchise before they sign up. And of course, a franchise website, because especially for the OFW, so that they can see all the activities, all the opportunities which they can find. And of course, the franchise disclosure information, as I mentioned, this contains the company details, the menu, services, product list, the initial investment for the franchisee and the projected P&L, trademark copy, association membership copy, so that shows off that they are a serious company. List of company and franchise outlets and the legal files. This is given only to those people who have been approved as a prospective franchisee before they sign the contract so that they can figure out everything, what it means to be a franchisee of that company. The franchise agreement, quickly I go over the points, is about appointment and the franchise fee, terms and renewal clause. I find it very important that every franchise agreement has a renewal clause, so franchisor and franchisee don't have to fight it out when the expiration of the franchise agreement is due. We talk about the facility location, equipment, fixtures and furniture, training and assistance, proprietary marks is another word for trademarks. We call them also proprietary marks since they are proprietary to the franchisor. Then the rules about the operations manual, modification of the system, and the franchisee change something, franchisee has to follow. Advertisement, royalty fees, accounting and records, standards of quality and performance, and the assistance given by the franchisor. Also the rules of the insurance, covenants means exclusivity in legal terms, all the reasons for being in default and terminated, and also the rights and duties of the parties upon termination. Then the transferability of interest, that means a franchisee can sell his franchise. And of course, if the franchisee dies, the heirs can take over, and the franchisor has the right of first refusal. A good franchise agreement is at least 25 to 50 pages. Anything in between, we tailor all the franchise agreement to our clients. Each and every is tailored to the specific of our clients. That's why they differ in the size and in the content. So what are the advantages of being a franchisor? You receive franchise fees, you collect royalties. A franchisor can also gain a little bit from selling to the franchisees when they have a commissary, for example. They can grow as fast as they want or as slow as they want. I have clients who live in a shell. They don't want to franchise outside the safety comfort, especially in Mindanao. We have a lot of clients in Mindanao who only want to franchise in Mindanao. They don't want to go to Manila or even the Visayas. So it's up to them. And I have other clients who conquer the world. I have one client who has more franchises already outside the Philippines in 8 countries compared to domestic. So whatever is their liking. And then also, of course, how many outlets. I have clients who are happy if they have every 3 years one franchisee, and we have others who open every week one, like Felix Petroleum. So, and of course, in growing, so you use OPM, other people's money, and you're less directed works in the operation. And also you can leveraging on your recognized brand if you want to sell it, and it enhances your business image. You can also ensure more consistent quality because the more outlets you have, the more quantity you produce, and therefore you can attain productivity because you're opening bigger scale of economy of scales, therefore also reducing the risk. And if your brand is already very strong, you also get access to better locations. Beside of that, also we help in our case, RK Franchise Consultancy, we're doing all this work development. Beside of that, we also help in securing of the trademark because it's super important. We also do marketing assistance through our sister company, GoFront. We help our applicants with the applicants, our clients with the applicants. All our clients are FIFA member, Filipino International Franchise Association with lifelong free after service. And we list them also in our franchise portal, franchise.ph. And we also feature them every now and then in our magazine, franchising.ph. And we have yearly membership meetings for our clients. So alternative business forms are licensing arrangement. Sometimes instead of a franchise system, we're using licensing arrangement. This is particularly if we don't have 100% uniformity, like in franchising. So if you only transfer the technology or a limited certain task, then we're using licensing. We're also using dealerships, even though we package it like a franchise, but they're actually dealerships. All our gasoline stations, like Phoenix Petroleum, Mars Fuel, Power Fill, Blue Energy, Nitro Fuel, Flex Fuel, all of them are legally dealerships, okay? And then we also do distributorships, which are different from a franchise, especially using that particularly in the cosmetic industry, wherein they have a two-layered distribution scheme, the distributor and the retailers. So this is our company, RK Franchise Consultancy, and we are doing all the developments what you need to be a professional franchisor, and you can get in touch with us through our lines 8 in Manila 8912-2946, 8912-2973, 0917-874-3620, and 0933-854-2552. Or you email us, or you visit our websites, or you contact us through the event MindanaoFranchise.com or in the Facebook of us in RK Franchise Consultancy. And I give you back, thank you so much for listening. And I give you back to Kathleen Kotick to continue moderating this afternoon.
Thank you, Mr. Rudolph Kotick. We start here with the company presentation. To tell us about their company and their franchise program, I would like to introduce our first presenter, the owner of Barrio Bistro. Let us welcome Mr. Ricardo Cañete.
You're mute.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, yes, we can hear you now. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead, please. We can hear you.
I think the problem is in my headset. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to share with you our company, Davao Barrio Bistro Incorporated. Uh, yeah. Can you see the slide now?
Yes, we
Yes.
can see.
Okay. Our company is Davao Barrio Bistro Inc. And our brand name is Barrio Bistro. We are a restaurant operating in Davao City. We started 10 years ago. So next month will be our 10th anniversary. Uh, Here's a brief history of our company. We started in 2010. Uh, we conceptualized the business over a family dinner in July. And we opened our first branch in November 12. And upon opening our first branch, we immediately uh, tapped the services of our local radio station, UMBN, to partner us in the marketing and advertisement of our store. So this was one of the keys of our success because it increased the awareness of our company to the local residents of Davao. And after a year of operations, we met RK and we hired the services of RK Franchise Consultancy to develop our franchise system. And we eventually sold our first franchise in October of 2012 in a branch located at Duterte Street. So from there, we grew to 6 branches, all in all located in Davao City. So currently, with the challenges of the pandemic, we are able to survive because our most popular item is our pizza. As we all know, pizza is a very versatile product, which is also popular for deliveries and takeout, which contributes to the bigger bulk of our sales now that there are restrictions in the mobility of the people. So all of our branches currently are still operational. And just early this year, before the pandemic, we were able to open uh, delivery and takeout only store. It is located in a residential area in Skyline District in Davao City. So again, with the delivery and takeout setup, we have less overhead and the sales are still coming. So here are samples of our stores located all over Davao City. Right from the start, we haven't changed our franchise fee. Our franchise fee remained at 350,000, and our royalty fee is 4% based on gross sales every month. So actually, we opened our first branch in Manila, but unfortunately, because of COVID, we had to close it down because there was a big challenge in the management of a store which is far from us. So hopefully, if things go back to normal, then we can reopen again in other places outside of Davao City. So what you can see in your screens right now is the express outlet. So we call it Barrio Bistro Express. So it's the one dedicated to takeout and deliveries only. Okay, so until now we're uh, spending heavily on advertising. We never stopped advertising on radio, and we are active, very active on social media. We have a dedicated team who takes care of our social media postings and responses to all inquiries. Currently, we have a total following of about 33,000 in our Facebook page, and they are all organic. So whenever we post uh, anything on social media, the response is quite encouraging. Okay, so that's all for the background of our company. Thank you very much, and stay safe, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Ricardo Cañete, for your presentation of Barrio Bistro. If you are interested in their franchise, please visit MindanaoFranchise.com, enter exhibit area, and click on the company banner. So to tell us about their company and their franchise program, I would like to introduce our second presenter, the franchise relation manager of Julie's Bake Shop. Let us welcome Mr. Harold Yufan.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me share first to you my screen. All right. So my presentation is entitled Julie's Magandang Buhay sa Tinapay. To begin with, I would like to share to you this video. Why Julie's? Why you should franchise Julie's Bake Shop? And eventually, you can also share your own story of success as one of our future franchisees.
While running a few concessionary canteens, my mom saw a big demand for bread. And when a baker friend advised that she start her own bake shop, she did. With her passion for food and retirement money, she opened her first store. Little did she know that it would help write not only her success story, but countless small people.
I was 50 years old when the first Julie's Bake Shop was opened. From the beginning, we were always clear about our mission to serve God through our customers and our employees.
My son was fresh out of college. He saw an opportunity to start and grow his own business. I'm glad he decided to open his own Johnny's store.
If you're looking for opportunities, join us.
From starting to growing your business.
The first Julie's Bake Shop opened in January 6, 1981 in Hernan Cortez Avenue, Mindanao City, Cebu. From that single store, we've grown to over 400 strong in 2013, boasting of more success stories from our franchise holders and business partners than any other bake shop. making us a leader and the biggest bakery network in the Philippines.
We've achieved our vision and our goal in becoming a leading company in the Philippines. And we want to share a success story with you.
It's something that develops a passion in you to succeed.
I used to be an OFW based in Hong Kong, but I decided to go home for good and set up my first Julie's Bake Shop in 2001 in Baguio. After 10 years, I am now operating 5 bakeries in Baguio. For me, going for Julie's was the best decision I made in my life.
I used to be an operations manager until in year 2002, I opened my first Julie's Bake Shop. The business has helped my kids' studies, and it has been a financially rewarding experience. In Panay, I now have 3 successful Julie's Bake Shops.
I remember when I was still an employee, someone told me, "Why will you work so hard on something you will never own?" That became a catalyst for change. I looked for business opportunities and decided to put up Julie's Bake Shop. 3 years later, with 2 branches, I am now earning 10 times more than I used to.
Our achievements, based on our values of accountability, communication, teamwork, respect, integrity, and excellence, coupled with our philosophy, which is our commitment to customer service, providing quality products that are affordable while maintaining a clean environment, has helped make Julie's Bake Shop what we are today.
Ang gikalipay na ko diri sa Julius, tungod kay nalibot na ko ang tibok Pilipinas, tungod kay ako. Usa ka magtutudlo og pagbuhat og pan.
Bisan pa, namatay ang mga asawa. Pasalamat lang gyapon ko sa Julis nga nakapatapos lang gyapon ko sa eskwela sa akong anak.
I've been with this company for more than 20 years. Seeing its vision, I want to be part of it. That's why I'm still here. I feel like I'm also an honor to this company.
From these principles, we've created a simple yet effective formula to ensure that you get to create your own success story.
No one is more knowledgeable in providing support for operations management, training, site verification, and trade and institutional sales than us. We provide franchise support and expertise that's globally competitive. From public relations, cyber and sales promotions, to television, radio, print, and social media advertising.
The first ever Julie's Chief Baker Students Edition champion.
Congratulations, Benedicto College, congratulations!
Wow! Congrats! The first ever Julie's Chief Baker Student Edition champion.
We're making ourselves visible for our partners and clientele. With our research and development team constantly developing quality, innovative, and profitable products to retain and increase market share, we are always a step ahead of the competition. A step in gaining global presence is partnering with industry leaders that are globally recognized.
If you're looking for opportunities, join us.
Join us from starting to growing your business.
Help us feed people. People, we need people like you.
People with different backgrounds but share the same goal, to grow.
Growth, individual and financial growth while helping your community.
Community. We're not just an expanding network of bake shops. Getting a Julie's franchise is joining a community of passionate and caring people.
We're growing, and we want you to be part of our growth.
We're going global and breaking barriers, helping fight hunger by making bread available and affordable.
This is our vision. This is our mission.
Our success story. Join us and start your own success story today.
There you go. So nagmamahal Julie's, our ever founder, no less than Ma'am Julie Gandionco, By the way, as she mentioned, no, Mom Julie started her first Julie's Bake Shop when she was 50 years old. So we still have so much time to have our own Julie's Bake Shop or to have our own business. It is never too late to be an entrepreneur, right? So sharing to you our milestone as we celebrate our 40 years of Magandang Buhay sa Tinapay next year. From opening our first store in 1981 and reaching our total network today, we were able to expand our warehouses nationwide. In 1994, we opened our first warehouse in Cebu City. From Cebu City to Pasig City, and from Pasig to Davao City to Cagayan de Oro and Pampanga City. And this is to serve the growing stores nationwide. We were able also to create our own Julie's premixes. That was way back in 2014. In 2015, we were able to open our sweets commissary, followed by the loaf commissary in 2018 in Mandaue City, Cebu. And this is to serve the growing demands of all Cebuanos who are bread lover. And we're looking forward to open one commissary in Mindanao, another warehouse in Dipolog, and hopefully in Soxargen area. So as of now, we have 508 stores and growing. Out of that 508 stores, we have 216 franchise stores and 292 company-owned stores. And surprisingly, even during pandemic, we have a lot of franchisees in Mindanao who are very aggressive in expanding their network. And we're looking forward for store openings within this year, additional stores to open in northern Mindanao and in southern Mindanao. Our vision, a Julie's Bake Shop in every barangay. And maybe some of you who is eyeing right now a location within your barangay, maybe this is the right time for you to have a Julie's Bake Shop and for us to open a Julie's Bake Shop in your barangay. Our mission is to feed people. So Julie's takes to heart its mission of providing the daily bread. And aside from that actual bread, Julie's makes it a mission to provide an avenue for a sustainable source of living for communities and families by generating hundreds and thousands of employment nationwide. And of course, this is our products. And I believe many of you who are familiar with our products from Pandesal, Monay, Ensaymada, Siopaw, cheese bread, and of course our sliced bread, though, and especially our fried breads like butche, donut, shakoy, and binangkal. So these are just some of our products available. And we have 4 store types. We have the branch of at least 50 square meters. We also have the junior about 35 square meters. And the outlet of about 15 to 20 square meters and Bulilit kiosk of about 6 square meters. Many of you would always ask if they can franchise a smaller store. But as you can see, junior, outlet, and Bulilit kiosk have its own limitation in terms of space. Julie's is dependent to the branch in terms of stocking and scaling of the ingredients, while outlet and Bulilit kiosk are both dependent to branch in terms of production because they are just selling stores. So that's why we offer the branch as the first store franchise. And maybe after 6 months or as soon as your branch is stable in terms of sales and operations, that's the time you can expand your store for Julie's, outlet, or Bulilit kiosk. And this is our franchisees. This was taken during our national convention in Hong Kong last 2015, and in Taiwan last 2018. And of course, this is our team. Our industry professionals who provides assistance to franchisees throughout the whole business cycle, from franchise application to training, from construction to operations, from accounting to marketing, supply and logistics, and business development. Our team also enforces stringent standards in terms of Julie's Bake Shop system. This covers the product quality, customer service, cleanliness, sanitation, and maintenance and good management practices. Basically, this is the support of our team to all our franchisees. And of course, we are partnered with some industry leaders like Pepsi, Selecta, Phoenix, and Petronas Gasol. The Julius Group also actively participates in community building and government development programs that help improve Filipino lives. We also participate in some local festivals, especially the Sinulog Festival. We also have the feeding program for school children. We also donated classrooms to one of the remote areas in Cebu City. And even during the pandemic started, we were able to participate and took our part in helping the community by giving out breads to hospital frontliners, checkpoints, or even to various communities that are totally affected by the lockdown. So much more about our brand. So this time, let's go to business. Let's talk about the investments. So let me share to you. So this is our estimated franchise investment. And honestly speaking, this is our franchise package since 2016, and we were not able to increase our cost. Until now, we are in this stage or in this cost. We would like to maintain this, especially to those who are looking for potential business. Our franchise package is 1,740,000. That includes the processing fee, the franchise fee, which is the 5-year contract. And upon renewal, you only have to pay the 50% of the franchise fee for another 5-year contract. And part of the franchise package is the security deposit, machinery and signages, pre-opening service package, bakery opening package, and franchise training. And also part of that is the insurance cost. And lastly, the store renovation. So that's a total of 1,740,000. But please take note that rental deposit or plus the working capital and other incidental expenses are not included on the franchise package. So the total cost depends also to the store area. If, for example, your location is more than 50 square meters, that would also incur additional cost in terms of renovation. Store renovation price also per square meter will also vary on the present condition of the proposed site. It may be as high as 13,000 per square meters or as low as 10,800 per square meter. And lastly, if your location is, or if your store is a corner store, it will also require additional investment due to additional signage and bread showcases. If you can see the photo, that is a corner store. So it has 2 signages and 2 bread showcases. And good news to everyone, because we are offering 50% off on our franchise fee. This offer started last October 2 to this will last until October 25, or to the whole duration of this franchise expo. So hopefully you can avail of this promo. So let's proceed to some of the frequently asked questions. So first question is, who chooses the location for the bake shop? The franchise applicant, and to be approved by GFC through market verification study. Second is, what is the space requirement? For a branch, a minimum of 50 square meters. What are trainings do I get? So for the franchise applicant, you will undergo a bread baking course and bakery management seminar that will run for about 14 working days from Monday to Friday. And of course, the bakery staff or the crew will be given actual hands-on training that will run for about 30 days. Fourth question, who will hire my bakery crew? The franchisee hires the bakery crew, and we will train the crew. Fifth question, where do I get my equipment and supplies? Franchisee is required to get all equipment and supplies from us, from Julie's Franchise Corporation. Sixth question, how much is the royalty and other fees? Royalty fee is at 5% of gross sales, plus the marketing support fund of 1.5% of the gross sales, a total of 6.5% to be remitted to Julie's Franchise Corporation monthly. And lastly, how to apply. So all you have to do is to submit all the requirements, letter of intent, your personal resume, location map of the proposed site, and lastly, the site photos. So for more information, you can visit our office, Julie's Franchise Corporation, at Grandland Warehouse and Business Center at R. Castillo Street, Davao City, or you can contact us through our telephone numbers 082-234-0067 or 082-233-0026. Or you may contact directly our Regional Expansion Manager, Ms. Bing Payos, through her number 0917-770-9678, or you can email your application through rubia.payos@juliesbakeshop.com.ph, or you can visit our site at www.juliesbakeshop.com.ph. Or you can also follow us and like us at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Julie's Bake Shop. So once again, thank you so much. And thank you so much, FIFA, for this opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Harold Yufan, for your presentation of Julie's Bake Shop. If you are interested in their franchise, please visit the www.mindanaofranchise.com, enter exhibit area, and click on the company banner. So, to tell us about their franchise program, I would like to introduce our third presenter, the owner of Cafe Aquatica, Miss Karen. Let us welcome Miss Karen Chua.
Hello. Hi, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen first. Okay, it's far away. Okay, welcome to Cafe Aquatica. Cafe Aquatica is a Discover Underwater Falls. It's a concept cafe. So a brief history of Cafe Aquatica. Ken Burt was a pet enthusiast who dreamed of opening his own shop someday. So after years of winning prestigious award in betas competition locally and abroad, also gaining a Hall of Fame award in his country and being one of the selected endorser for Addison Beta Pro of Belgium, he started to turn his dream into reality. An idea of having a unique team cafe, serving sumptuous meal in a relaxing ambience and a souvenir shop, selling premium betta fishes, and as well as an underwater falls aquarium came into mind. Together with his friend Jet O'Malley and architect Jim Lester Co., an amazing collaboration was formed in 2016. So Cafe Aquatica was conceptualized and finally opened right in the heart of Binondo, Manila in 2016. Cafe Aquatica has been featured in the Philippine shows such as ABS-CBN, Matanglawin, Swak na Swak, ANC, GMA, and many more. A Cafe Aquatica is now open for franchise to those who are interested in pursuing their dreams and turn that passion into a profit. So aside from this one, so our mission is to provide a memorable dining experience through commitment of serving the best value and quality food while bringing Mother Nature close to our customers. The vision that we have is to create a healthy alternative lifestyle and develop a love of nature for our customers. We will strive to provide a fresh and unique concept in the cafe industry and our values. We believe that conducting business with integrity and with the collaboration with our customer to understand their needs and maintaining the safety working environment as well. As you can see, the Cafe Aquatica is a dual purpose. It's a cafe and a retail shop or a souvenir shop as well. So to tell you briefly about the Cafe Aquatica interiors, so unexpected whole dining experience with your family and friends. As we say, it's dive in and dine in at Cafe Aquatica at Manila. So a family-oriented cafe surrounded with the handcrafted underwater falls while you're dining in with your family. So some of the food that we have, the best food and drinks, it's a comfort food that everybody loves to eat. And we also serve the premium coffee that we only offer at Cafe Aquatica. Some of the best seller that we have at Cafe Aquatica. These are namely the few, the bagnet chips with rice, the Ross's burger, the Aquatica Clubhouse, and the Gambastic pastas is the one of the owner's recipe as well. So this is one of their best seller. So here are the some of the pictures that we have for our drinks. And the next slide is, as I can say, previous is the cafe shop and now is the retail shop. So as we know, this is Ken Burt. He also a grand champion in the premium dragon betta, as we call it a pocket arrow betta. It's a betta fish that no need of oxygen. And he won several times as well. He 33 times international and locally grand champion in the betta industry or in the fish competition. So as well as this one is the first in the Philippines underwater falls. It's a unique handcrafted underwater falls that you can see while dining, and as well we can also sell it in the customer. So every setup will have an own different setup because it's a handcrafted. So it will personally customize in every home that in case that there will be an order. About the franchise package that we have. This one is Welcome to Cafe Aquatica. Now we're open for franchise. We just started last year. So now we are open for franchise in those who like to franchise. Initial fee that we have is that 850,000. This one include the use of trademark, the site approval, the training, and for franchise and staff, opening assistant, procurement, operation manual, research and development. The initial term for this one is 10 years already. Then the renewal term is also 10 years, and the renewal fee is 50%. So the capital requirements more or less is around 8 million, but it will also depend on the required size that you will gonna have. Of course, the bigger the size, the space, more capital that you're gonna need. So aside from this one is one of the interiors that we have, the interiors and the food that we are serving. So we are proud to say that Cafe Aquatica is a world first that we have. The concept is the world first. Wala pang meron sa iba. Only in the Philippines lang. So here are the sample video that I'm gonna share. It's a short video only to show the interior and the works that we already done. Okay, station. Thank you. If you have any question, you can call RK Franchise or go to Mindanao site. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Karen Chua, for your presentation of Cafe Aquatica. If you are interested in their franchise, please visit www.mindanaofranchise.com, enter exhibit area, and click on the company banner. So to tell us about their franchise program, I would like to introduce our fourth presenter, the owner of YTC, your tutorial center. Let us welcome Miss Christine Santos.
Hi, good afternoon. Hi, Kathleen. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to present our franchise program for YTC, your tutorial center. I'd like to greet especially the parents and the children who are into the schooling home-based these days. This is one of the reasons why YTC's concept, we believe, remains relevant. So give me a moment to share my screen. All right, so just to check, I hope you get to see it. So YTC stands for, well, yeah, your tutorial center. Most especially these days during the schooling from home, because school-age children are not allowed to go out and attend schooling face-to-face. Okay, we'd like to present some of the challenges of the new schooling in this time of the pandemic. So well, based on the photo, this is what happens nowadays. Maybe close or maybe not exactly the same, but more or less the situation is that students are at home together with their parents who are also working from home as we all shelter in place due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So what are the challenges? Well, for the past weeks that the public school has opened, in the past months when the private school opened, there has always been the challenge of the different modes of delivery. So we have asynchronous wherein the students learn without the live interaction with their teachers. Then we have the live, which is similar to what we're doing right now, which is what we call the synchronous. And then we have the blended of both synchronous and asynchronous for those whose areas are could already afford eventually for the students to go out and conditions are favorable, safe enough for the students to go out, then it could be blended. We're in sometimes online, sometimes face-to-face. But right now, I don't think that's it. That's still remotely close. So much of the parents prefer the modular, wherein they're given the in print, uh, they're given the modules or the lessons that will be done at least for the week or for the quarter, um, which the teachers, okay, have prepared. And there are times when those connectivity and internet, of course, internet connection would allow, then they can have the synchronous and asynchronous. Otherwise, surprisingly, even in Metro Manila, wherein there's, should we say, minimal um, cases or concerns about internet connection, a lot of parents still chose the modular. So they would rather go through the teaching learning session face to face with their children at home, or teach their children at home, or get somebody to teach their children, rather than go through the synchronous or the asynchronous, or what we call online schooling. So there were about 2.08 million students enrolled in private schools. However, for this enrolled currently, but there are a lot of about 2 million who did not enroll even in the private schools. So there are others who transferred to the public school from the private. I think the public schools had about 24 million enrolled right now. No? So staggering figures when it comes to students, uh, most especially right now when schooling has become a challenge. But uh, like YTC, we also believe in continuity rather than academic freeze. So we provide academic tutorials, center-based prior to pandemic, for K to 12. Okay, and then you also provide review programs for junior high, senior high, and college admissions. And then, of course, we have the English and Filipino programs for language. So because of the pandemic, our branches, our teams have shifted to e-learning. So ever since March, during the quarantine, we have been offering e-learning programs, and we're using the internet via Zoom and Google Classroom to deliver our tutorial programs through e-learning. Um, we have started in year 2000, okay, and then we have through the years developed our programs from the academics to the admissions or entrance test reviews up to the languages. Okay. We started franchising in 2012. And then from then on, we have franchisees from different parts of Metro Manila. We are still hopeful that someday soon we're going to have a franchisee in Davao or in other parts of Mindanao. Okay, so we are into ever since center-based, face-to-face tutorials. No, so the essence of our franchising is also center-based. So our programs are delivered center-based. It is only now, when conditions are unfavorable, that we pivoted to delivery online. So as I have mentioned, these are our programs. And for the franchisee who would decide to get YTC, they get all the center-based programs as well. Okay, but now those who are intending to franchise in the midst of this pandemic, when most of the schooling is done through online, we also offer our e-learning system. Okay, so yes, the synchronous, asynchronous, and blended, um, which then we will train the team together with the franchisee as to our system. We will also be giving the parents orientation and the updated K to 12 worksheets and databases for the students who are now enrolled online. We'll also give them the materials for the college, senior high, and junior high school admissions test reviews. So all these will be included in the franchise. However, the training and the delivery will, like our e-learning system currently, will also be delivered via online. Okay, so after the pandemic or the post-pandemic or controlled environment, when school-age children, those below 20 years old, will already be allowed to go out and to go to school, then we move on again to the training for the center-based. So we assist the franchisee in the choosing of the site, because right now everything will have to be, should they franchise, will have to be done online. As soon as conditions become favorable, then it's time for we will give the franchisee the time to choose the site and assist them in choosing the site for their center. There will also be a retraining of the team, so that they will also be exposed to, they will also be trained on how to facilitate face-to-face center-based teaching learning sessions. So we will also be providing for center opening assistance and of course the parents on orientation uh, already conducted within the center. Um, we are, so what's our ideal franchisee? Of course, the very first thing that we would be looking for is someone who has the passion for education, who believes in the value of learning, training, and schooling. Um, Apart from that, since you're going to franchise and you're going to get a system, to adopt the system, we're looking for somebody who's open-minded. And because you will be trained in the system, we are also hoping that our ideal franchisee would be trainable and has the capacity to build relationships between and among the stakeholders, not only the niche market that YTC has. Of course, when you franchise, the ideal franchisee would also be not only trainable, but not only open-minded, but since you got the brand and the system, you would be trained under it. You also must be able to follow protocols, driven in the sense that there is always room, there always the ambition to succeed, no? Indicative of the delivery and the quality of teaching learning sessions, as well as the development of the business itself. Okay, so of course, that's expected that the ideal franchisee would also be financially stable. So our franchise terms, okay, I'm showing right now our franchise terms in the pre-COVID or under normal conditions, center-based, face-to-face franchising. Um, So these are all the basic requirements for the franchise. So 60 square meters of the area. Usually in 60 days already included the training and the renovation. You can already open. For our royalty fee is 8% of the gross receipts, and our franchise fee is 475,000. With a startup capital investment of 1.4 million, including the franchise fee, you're ready to open within 60 days, assuming your center is already ready, and the franchise fee of 475,000 is good for 5 years. There's no renewal fee if you are in good standing for after the first 5 years, the next 5 years. You could still avail of the franchise, but there won't be any more renewal fee. Because of the situation right now, we'd like to encourage a lot of entrepreneurs who have the passion for education to franchise your tutorial center. And since, despite all the demands to increase the quality of education, and we need as many people as we could to support the children, especially those, especially during this time of COVID. We are having a promo for the franchise fee and the other terms that we have in order to encourage more franchisees to provide academic tutorials online or go through YTC's e-learning. So there won't be any space requirement at the moment since our students cannot come to the center. So with the training for your team to facilitate e-learning, you may open YTC e-learning in 15 days. And I was advised that we're going to suspend the royalty fee for at least 3 months. Okay, so instead of the 475,000 franchise fee, we are having a promo for this year until the end of 2020. It's going to be 350,000. Originally, that's going to be the franchise, the initial fee, but to encourage you to take part in the challenge for having in the challenge of the education and learning in this new schooling. We're in there. We need as much help as we could in order to help our students and our parents to attain the quality of education that our children, Filipino children, deserve. We are not going to give the 350,000 initial fee only. We're making it our franchise fee until as a promo until the end of 2020. So you may you may avail of the franchise fee at 350,000, fixed at 350,000 until the end of the year. For more inquiries, and if you're interested to get to know more about our programs as well as the other terms of our franchise, and if we in your location you have a chosen location, these are you may reach us to our case numbers, no, and also in the website of the Mindanao franchise. Thank you so much and good afternoon, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Christine Santos, for your presentation of YTC. If you are interested in their franchise, please visit the www.mindanaofranchise.com, enter exhibit area, and click on the company banner. So to tell us about their franchise program, I would like to introduce our fifth presenter, the franchise coordinator of Urban Essence. Let us welcome Ms. Arlene Obstaculo. Excuse me po ma'am, pa-unmute na lang po.
Please unmute yourself. You're mute.
Do you hear me, sir?
Yes, please go ahead. Please go ahead. Please finally start the presentation.
So who is Urban Essence? Urban Essence Beauty and Wellness is the duly licensed beauty and wellness center offering high-quality treatments such as skincare, slimming, whitening, non-surgical cosmetics enhancement, and non-ablative treatments tailored fit for clients who simply want to look good and feel better at very affordable rates. So recognizing its huge potential for growth and to accommodate its clientele, the owners decided to open up branches all over Metro Manila. So currently we have 12 operating branches including Camias, Makati, SM Manila, SM Fairview, SM San Jose del Monte, Bulacan, Commonwealth, and as Amoranto, Marikina, BGC, Parañaque, Pampanga, and Pangasinan. So in just a year, Urban Essence has gained popularity among its target market, owning its quality yet affordable treatments. So Urban Essence has been featured on TV shows, radio, magazines, and has been recognized several times by award giving, such as Golden Globe Award, National Consumer Choice Awards. So Urban Essence is currently being endorsed by some celebrities. We have athletes and media personalities such as Sunshine Garcia, Viva artist Angela Tenimbang, Melissa Mendez, Nico Aitona, Rafi Tima, Ana Vicente J. Ego Castro, Angela Lagunsad, Haji Alejandro, Emmanuel Vera, Aliana Velasquez, Joanna Hipolito, and among others. So these are our endorsers as at this moment. Urban Essence is not just your ordinary spa because it incorporates healing method in its treatments, focusing not only on aesthetic benefits but also on therapeutic detoxifying aspects. Urban Essence Beauty and Wellness truly looks after its clients through its ambience that sets the mood for relaxation and its therapeutic touch that calms the mind, body, and soul, whether done in the spa or at the comfort of their homes. So these are our branches. We have SM Fairview, SM Manila, and then the Makati, Camias. Some of the franchise branches are not yet included on the presentation. So here are the pictures of our endorser, here being their treatments and our branches. So this one is the franchisee in Marikina branch. So we have also in Angeles, Pampanga, and then the Parañaque, BGC, and then in Commonwealth. So what is the mission of Urban Essence? Our mission is to provide full range of services that most clients can enjoy through affordable yet quality treatments. It is also our vision to touch the lives of each and every client of Urban Essence Beauty and Wellness Center by bringing out their beauty and confidence and by improving their overall health and well-being. So franchise program. Why franchise with us? These are the benefits of franchising in Urban Essence. So Urban Essence is one of the fastest growing aesthetic and wellness centers in the country. Most affordable aesthetic franchise, in-demand business concept, no royalty fee, fast return on investment, strong management and support team composed of dermatologists and surgeons, lawyers, medical practitioners, graphic artists, designers, social media expert, and internationally certified and DOH accredited trainers. So these are the under the management of the Urban Essence Beauty and Wellbeing. So we have also 5 years for franchise contract, competitive service rates and quality services or products, trusted and endorsed by celebrities, media personalities, and athletes, with training center and training staff house. Certified franchise member of the Filipino International Franchise Association. So for our franchise information, so we offer the full and the aesthetic programs. In full program, the overall capital here is 950,000, including the initial term of the contract for 5 years, and then you can also renew after 5 years if ever you want. And then after 5 years of the contract, and then you want to renew, we offer 50% of the capital. So for the aesthetic, If you notice, so we have food and aesthetic. So the difference of this is that aesthetic is we don't offer the massage and the nail services. For the aesthetic, we just only offer the facial, slimming, beauty services, and then the skincare services in the aesthetic. So for the aesthetic, overall capital is 750,000. So same term for the contract and then the renewal and then the renewal discount if you ever want to renew your contract. So for the franchise support, we have the business operations, marketing support, human resource support, financial and audit support, and we also have the site visit. So how you can steps to own our franchise of Urban Essence. So the first one is letter of intent. So you need to fill out the confidential questionnaire together with your letter of intent to franchise Urban Essence at gmail.com. And after the letter of intent, we will discuss, so you will invited to discuss the franchise details. And after the discussion, we will move to memorandum of agreement. So once you have decided, we may now sign this MOA to secure the slot. So after the memorandum agreement, we have the site approval. So your proposed location will be visited and thoroughly checked. So after the site approval, and then we will sign for the agreement. So the franchise agreement can now be executed. So after the agreement, then we will proceed for the training and setup. So for the training and setup, we always advise for the franchisee while ongoing their construction, the training will be also done so that after the construction and the training already done, open we can open the spa. So for the training and setup, outlet setup and training will commence. So the assistance, we will provide pre-opening and marketing assistance once the branch is open. So the franchise package inclusion, we have here the use of Urban Essence Beauty and Wellness Center, reputable trademark, name, and logo. Pre-opening startup assistance, site selection and evaluation assistance, comprehensive Urban Essence Beauty and Wellness franchise operation manual, and then we have the aggressive system-wide marketing and promotional assistance, and the last one is the grand opening assistance. So what is the franchise benefits of having an Urban Essence Beauty and Wellness? So you will be a part of a strong and successful operations that has been giving quality services for beauty enhancement and wellness. So for the services of Urban Essence, we have the example here is the glutathione treatment. So we have here the beauty drip. We have the laser hair removal, lazy workout for the slimming. And then we have also here for the facial services, non-surgical cosmetic enhancement, and then nail services. We also offering products, and we have the pinkish glow set, bleaching soap, healing balm, and insta glow lotion, which are now in demand in our online. You can find on Lazada and Shopee, and you can order with us direct on our page. So some of also of our products, we have there the underarm set, the sunblock, the collagen snail face serum, miracle bleach, and then the Dewy mist. We have also here the Beauty One and the Aurora Lumen mask. And that's for all. Thank you for listening for my presentation.
Thank you, Ms. Arlene Obstaculo, for your presentation of Urban Essence. If you are interested in their franchise, please visit www.mindanaofranchise.com, enter exhibit area, and click on the company banner. So to tell us about their franchise program, I would like to introduce our sixth presenter, the owner of Big Boss Group. Let's welcome Miss Cherry Dimapilis.
Hello.
Hello
Hello,
po.
Kathleen. Can you hear me?
Apo.
Okay, Mayong hapon. Okay. Let me share my screen. And pa-share sa nato sa share with friends ata. I'll share it with friends in the Facebook. Ganun ba yun? Let me just share it para daghan magtanaw. Oh, ay, ikaw na lang, Daddy. All right, hi. Let me share my screen, and let me okay. Stop share. Share screen. One. Let me share my screen. Okay. Let me share my screen again. Just want to make sure it's good. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Big Boss Group business presentation. Today, we are going to know more about who we are, the businesses that we have, the team behind the Big Boss Group, some of the amazing features and benefits of the business. What do you get if you become one of our business owners, and how much does the business cost? At the end of the presentation, we will reveal some amazing business promotions that we have right now with some limited time offers. Um, just before I start, can you hear me? Kathleen, is it okay?
Yes po.
Okay. So let's get started. By the way, I am Cherry and I am the CEO of the Big Boss Group. Nagdako ko sa General Santos City before minibalhin sa Sydney, Australia. Gimigaw ko magbisaya sa today. Try na to mag-mix Bisaya sa ako ang presentation. Okay? All right. Who we are. We are Filipino-Australian company based in Sydney. We are a lifestyle business entrepreneur and we create sustainable businesses to support your desired lifestyle. Our mindset is to prioritize freedom, meaning you gain control of your time, your income, your whereabouts, and live your desired lifestyle. Ultimately, our goal is you, what you want before anything else. Our business is you and your desired lifestyle. So if you're looking for a business that can support your desired lifestyle, then this is for you. If you're looking for a business that allows you to do what you want, when you want, and where you want it, then I invite you to stick around and watch the presentation so you can get valuable insights that may help you decide your future business. Okay, actually, we have been in the business since 2011, but this is just a rebrand of our businesses, no? So Big Boss Group is just a rebrand and we relaunched in the 2nd of November 2019. That was last year. So in 2011, when we first started, dili pa ni siya franchise o dili pa ni siya business concept na gusto namong i-share sa uban. But that was the time when there was a global financial crisis. So this is no different. Dili ni siya different sa COVID crisis that we are experiencing at the moment. So you can be sure that the people behind the Big Boss Group kami has experienced hardships and thrived and survived. Rest assured that we have the will and the determination to survive another crisis that can help you weather any economic uncertainty in the future. So kahit anong crisis pa yan, alam mo naman tayo mga Pinoy, we are very resilient. Maski maglisod na ta, katawan lang gihapon. Maski mas nasakitan na ta, sige lang gihapon. Walang pinagkaiba ta sa kahit anong crisis na pinagdadaanan natin ngayon, no? Whether it's economic, it's political, it's social, love life crisis, nawala ng jowa crisis, yun, kahit yun, kaya natin masurvive yan. Malalampasan natin lahat yan. So as you can see, we have our relaunching on the 2nd of November, and we have outpouring support from friends, relatives, suppliers, intashas, acquaintances, and the event was graced by representatives from the Department of Trade and Industry, Philippine office in Sydney. Yon. Current figures. So even though Big Boss Group is just turning 1 on the 2nd of November in 2020, currently we already have 4 businesses, no? Big Boss Cleaning, Big Boss Accountants, Big Boss Infotech, and Big Boss Foreign Exchange. Sa Big Boss Cleaning namin, we already have 6 business owners. So we have also 2 offices for our accountants, and we are currently building new clients for our Infotech and Foreign Exchange divisions. Though most of our franchisees are Filipinos, because we would like to help as many OFWs, Filipino migrants, and international students achieve their desired freedom, Big Boss Group is multicultural. Meron tayong mga tao from Bangladesh, from Turkey, from Mauritius, and we've got Chinese friends in the Big Boss family. In the Philippines, we are happy to announce that we have tied up with Young Minds and have partnerships with amazing companies in Luzon and in Mindanao, especially in Davao, for yet another venture. So I would like to announce what is the venture, but maybe later. So watch out for that. Okay, what are the cool features and benefits of the business? So as you can see, the coolest feature I think that you can have if you join the Big Boss family is that you've got more control, if not full control of your business. It is your lifestyle business. It is, you define your goals, whatever you want, how you want, where you want your business to be. Our goal here is just to create, our role is just to create the business for you, give you the system, give you the support before, during, and after the sign up. And it is all up to you on how you want your business to work and to achieve the lifestyle that you want. Unlike any other franchise or maybe business system models, we only charge you monthly recurring fees, no royalties whatsoever. That's it. After that, if you want to tweak some features to suit your lifestyle, you are free to do so. Another cool feature of the business is that you can easily own your own territory and you have global opportunity and global network. So yun, there is no need for you to find a strategic location where there are enough people passing or by or enough traffic. Your territory can be anywhere you want. Another cool feature is that as our developer, which is RK, has a global reach and has more than 500 franchise businesses developed already, and 35 of which I understand from RK is that they are scattered all over US, Dubai, UAE, New Zealand, and other countries, including us here in Australia. So there is a global network if you are thinking of growth and expansion moving forward. In the Philippines, if you become one of the pioneers of the Big Boss family, it is good because being one of the pioneers, as we know, has more benefits than acting late. Lastly, we are a family here. We treat everyone like a boss. We give everyone a big boss service, and that's what we stand for. Excellence in all the services that we provide. That's cool. All right. What do you get if you join us? So as you can see on the video, You get car stickers. You get your business startup packs, our equipment and cleaning materials for Big Boss Cleaning, for example, is eco-friendly and COVID-19 compliant. We also provide you with marketing materials such as your business cards, flyers, uniforms. You've got access to our online system, our booking system. You've got your Big Boss email. You've got to use our Big Boss trademark, and you have 100% continuous support from the Big Boss team. The coolest thing I think that I want to make mention is that for the first 3 months, no monthly fees. We do this because we want to make sure that you keep all the money during those months where you are still learning, you're building your confidence, building your clients, so you could pay for your monthly bills or provide for your family. We would like, as much as possible, we would like to help you overcome the obstacle of starting your own business. So how cool is that? Next. How much does it cost? So pasadahan ko lang to, in Australia, we have a business promo. Our fee is originally $36,000, but we have a promo now. It's only $31,000, and you've got a savings of $5,000. So it's a massive savings of $5,000. With this price and features and the value that you get from our package, it is very competitive, and you are more than welcome to compare our brand with other offers out there. So sa Philippines, sa Pilipinas, we've got a business promo as well. It's originally 500 pesos. Ngayon, it's 400,000 pesos na lang, and you've got a savings of 100,000 pesos. So if you so desire, you can do your training here in Sydney pagkatapos sa lockdown. So you get to see firsthand how the business owners are doing here. So you can also get the chance to see the beauty of Australia. I will be your personal tour guide. Yan. Another promo, COVID-19 promo that we call it, we are waiving monthly fees, lead fees until December of 2020. This is a massive savings because we want you to have your own business. We want you to have your own freedom. So grab this chance while this is hot, because this offer does not last forever. Once we get our target, the promo will be gone forever. Sabi nga nila, walang forever. Yun. Okay. So that's pretty much it. You can email us, you can call us, you can visit our website, and you can SMS me. That's my number, pero naka-roaming siya. So, but you can call us, email us, and our friendly customer service staff will be happy to help you. And we are just a click away. Also, you can get in contact with RK and Kathleen. All right. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sticking around. And we look forward to doing business with you. Thank you. Daghang salamat. Mabuhay po kayo.
Thank you, Ms. Cherry, for your presentation of Big Boss Group. If you are interested in their franchise, please visit www.mindanaofranchise.com, enter exhibit area, and click on the company banner.
Thank you.
Thank you po. So to tell us about their franchise program, I would like to introduce our seventh presenter, the owner of DL Weddings for Less. Let's welcome Ms. Laika and Mr. Daryl Bincal.
Hi everyone, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you hear us po?
Yes
Ms.
po.
Kathleen? All right, so we're going to share to you our presentation. So, all right, can you see our presentation now?
Yes po.
All right, so welcome everyone. We are DL Weddings for Less. I am Daryl once again, and this is Ms. Laika, or Mrs. Laika, my wife. So we're going to present to you this afternoon our concept, which is DL Weddings for Less, business na may forever. Okay. All right. So, all right. So DL Weddings for Less is is the Philippines' premier wedding agency, which offers practical and complete wedding solutions. And we are a member of the Filipino International Franchise Association. All right, so we're going to talk about the wedding as a business. We're going to also tell you who is DL Weddings for Less, our business, your
Into
new
your
business,
business.
and how to franchise our business. All right. So first is we're going to discuss to you as wedding as a business. So the wedding is very old actually. So before I was born and my wife, nandiyan na po ang weddings, no. So this is a until from this time, weddings are still here, no, still exist. So therefore, it's a very good business. Why? Number one, it's time tested, not a fad. It keeps evolving, and couples want to spend more. Actually, yun po yung parang naano nila sa wedding na parang walang kita. No, but the couples want to spend more because based on our experience,
It's a once in a
once in a
lifetime.
lifetime. Then of course, it's a pandemic proof. It's because since nagkaroon po ng pandemya, our business is thriving. So we have unlimited clients. Well, actually, the potential is unlimited. All right.
So let me discuss who is DL Weddings for Less. So technically, we are DL Weddings for Less, Daryl and Laika. So DL Weddings for Less was established last July 21, 2018. So technically, we just turned 2 years old this year. So by that time, so we nagkaroon na kami ng more than 150 signed clients for the just 2 years. And then this is our mission and vision. So to provide excellent service, practical and complete event solutions for every Filipino. And vision is to be a well-known, most loved, promising and profitable event solution provider in the industry with available location across the Philippines. So kaya we are into business expansion through franchising. So, how do we do business? So, marami nagtatanong kung paano nag-run si DL Weddings for Less. So, basically, we run through sales and marketing effort. And then, we are responsible actually for overseeing the management and the development of all the services. So, the business is perfect for the starting entrepreneurs, especially those who are looking for the work-at-home business opportunities. Yan. So it is very easy to manage. So no need to worry for inventories since wala siyang perishable goods na dapat i-monitor.
Itago.
Yes, this is our previous clients. So next slide. Yan. So sa mismong wedding, uma-attend si DL Weddings for Less, kasama yun sa trabaho niya. Then during the signing of contracts, yun yung mga previous clients namin. Next slide. Yan. So we also have, this is our services. Okay. So, ang core services ni DL Weddings for Less, we have all-in wedding packages. So, available for grand weddings, like for example, for 100 bucks and more. Then, since affected ang mass gatherings during this time, this pandemic, meron kaming ino-offer ngayon na civil weddings, which is yung talagang first niche ni DL Weddings for Less. So, we also offer customized wedding packages. Kung ano ang requirements and need ng ating client. So, yun ang pinoprovide ni DL Weddings for Less. Meron din kaming available na wedding officiant or yung solemnizing officer. Meron din kaming documentation assistance na ino-offer. So, next slide. So, meron din kaming other services such as supplier sourcing. So, meron kaming mga in-house hair and makeup services, catering, photo and video. So, kompleto. Even yung mga minimal details ng wedding like cakes, bridal cars, souvenirs, meron po si DL Weddings for Less. So, ito yung mga kilalang wedding packages ni DL Weddings for Less. So, we have 168,000, good for 100 packs. So, venue and attire na lang ang halos ang hindi kasama dyan. Then, ito ang mabenta ngayong pandemic sa amin, which is yung stress-free civil wedding package na nagre-rate ng 12,000 lang. So, ano ang kakaiba kay DL Weddings for Less? So, we always bring innovation sa business, sa wedding industry. So, si Daryl kasi isang IT specialist. So, meron kaming dinevelop ngayon na digital wedding planning portal. Then, meron din kaming vast payment options and online planning and consultation. So, ito yung itsura ni digital wedding planning portal na dinevelop ni DL Weddings for Less. So ayan. So pwede kayong mag-plan anytime and anywhere. So basta may internet connection, tuloy ang preparation and planning ng wedding. Yan, next slide. So sa ngayon, since hindi tayo nakakapag face-to-face meeting, meron din kaming virtual meeting na ginagawa through Google Meet and Zoom meetings. Yan. Ito po yung mga payment channels. Since ang ino-offer talaga namin sa mga clients namin is convenience din talaga. So, pwede silang magbayad through banks. Yan. So, pwede rin sa 7-Eleven, sa mga mall. So, kung saan malapit sa kanila. So, nag-accept din kami ng credit card payments sa mga major credit cards.
Alright, we're going to discuss naman your new business. So, why franchise DL Weddings for Less? Number one, because it's being the pioneer in the Philippines, there are many benefits of why franchising DL Weddings for Less. Number one, it's very profitable business. Easy to manage with tested and proven system. Never-ending business. Yun nga po yung sinabi ko kanina. Before we are born, nandyan ang weddings. Until we die, nandyan pa rin po ang weddings. No? So it's a never-ending business. No perishable goods to keep. Bookings are all year round. Wala siyang dead times. No? Kasi bookings naman is 1 year ahead. So couples can plan ahead. So higher rate of success than startup. Cost less than starting on your own. And proven management and work practices. We have support and security. We can have a business assistance. No prior experience needed because we are going to train you if you go with us. So guaranteed territory. So hindi ito yung traditional na meron tayong pwesto because we offer you can have your own branch or you can do it at home. So the territory, you can do business on your own territory. That's good for business. Ability to tap to collective buying power of franchise or marketing, advertising, promotion assistance, evident collaboration. You are always assured that franchisor is there for you to succeed. So additional limited possible income, fast return of investment, provide huge earning potential, can be home-based as what I'm saying, gives you freedom of time, lifetime support and continuous training, perfect for starting entrepreneurs, area exclusivity, advanced marketing strategy, aggressive marketing campaign support, proven management system, long-term business plan, shared success, and of course, established brand and identity. So this is just a backgrounder on the wedding statistics in the Philippines. So in 2018, the total number of marriages in the Philippines recorded was 449,169. So imagine that's a lot, no? So kahit 1% of that, it's actually very, very big, no? So the percentage change in marriage recorded increased from 3.3 to 3.6. So the Philippine market talaga, one thing is talaga namang nandyan yung marriage, no? So hindi nawawala siya. So kahit ngayon nag-i-increase pa siya. So Filipino men and women also marrying other nationalities in the Philippines, so we can also handle those. So there were 141 marriages between Filipino nationals and foreign nationals. So marriages are also contracted through civil ceremony. So there were 1,231 marriages solemnized daily through different types of ceremony in 2018. So that's 1,231 marriages daily. Sa civil wedding pa lang. So imagine the business opportunity that you can have. It's like a running water, no? So you just have to tap the right people or the right clients. So what are the difference between franchising us and doing a startup? So number one, if you're going to franchise us, you're gonna be your own boss, no? So proven model na siya. Valuable support, manageable yung cost kasi you don't have perishable goods, large scale marketing support, no inventory. So in startup, costly investment, you're on your own. You don't have any, you started from scratch, no? So risky siya. Success not guaranteed, lack of training and support, overwhelming and strenuous siya. Mahirap talaga kasi we've been there. So the franchise is the total turnkey is 350,000. So the administration fee is 150. It's divided into two. So the administration is 150. The franchise cost is 200, and the reservation is 20,000. So these are the information. So the term would be 5 years. Renewable siya again after 5 years. Renewal natin is 50%. Service fee is 3%.
Monthly.
is monthly and royalty fees 2%. So the return, the target is 2 to 9 months yung ROI natin.
Fastest 2 months.
Fastest 2 months. And it doesn't require any space. All right, we have a promo. It's less 50,000 for the first 3 franchisees. So if you get this, you'll get less 50,000 for the franchise fee. Okay, here in the inclusions natin. So, sorry, area exclusivity, social media boost assistance, access to our digital wedding planning portal. So we are actually enhancing it right now for version 2.0. We're planning to launch it this year. So kasama rin siya sa franchise. So financial system, we have auto billing. So hindi na kayo mahihirapan. So you can use the system. You have a professional email, you will provided one. Use of our trademark DL Weddings for the system, CRM system, comprehensive manual, contract template, legal assistance, office layout, operating assistant training, supplier sourcing assistance. And of course, ang kagandahan po pa nag-franchise kayo sa amin, may bibigay na kaming product sa inyo. No? So mag-start na lang kayo. So it's just shell out 350, you will get this. No? So brand new laptop, brand new printer, roll-up banner, metal cardboard, collapsible cart so that you can do on-site marketing sa mga churches, and so acrylic brochure, 3 boxes of business cards, 1,000 pieces of brochure, 4 pieces of ID lays, 4 pieces or sets of uniform and ID card design. So ito po siya, as discussed. We have 83 franchise territories available in the Philippines. So ayan po siya. And these are our office layout. And we were featured just last Sunday sa Swak na Swak via the Kapamilya channel, ANC, PFC, and GP TV. So how to franchise? Step 1, you send us your comprehensive resume. And step 2, we will review it. Step 3, we will invite you and discuss the franchise details. Step 4, we'll actually review, if applicable, if you want to set up your own branch or your brick or mortar store office. So step 5, execute the agreement. And 6 is training. 7, marketing assistant. 8 is opening day. And by the way, so if you want to franchise, we have in cooperation with Blend PH, you can actually start DL Weddings for less for only 17,000 per month, for payable for 36 months via the Blend PH. So if you're really interested, we can go on that. So the Blend.ph. All right, so if you want to know more about us, please visit our website at dlweddingsforless.com, our Facebook page, DL Weddings for Less, and our Instagram at dlweddingsforless.ph. All right, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Daryl and Ms. Laika Binkal for your presentation of DL Weddings. If you are interested in their franchise, please visit www.mindanaofranchise.com, enter exhibit area, and click on the company banner. So to tell us about their franchise program, I would like to introduce our 8th presenter, the supervisor of Doyen Massage, Ms. Elisa Confessor.
If she's not available, then we request Mr. Fernandez of Nailax Beauty Spa to do his presentation.
Hello, can you hear me, Miss Kat? How are you? Okay, good afternoon. Welcome to Mindanao Franchise Expo. So I'm here, Randy Fernandez, presenting the Nailax Beauty Spa. So we're actually based here in Bohol, and
After this pandemic, we're planning to open up our business opportunity for those who wants to franchise with our business in our salon. Then of course, that's also a massage. Okay, this is our tagline, no, when you say Nailax. So let me show you. Uh, can you show it in this?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. So that's needs for your beautiful soul. So meaning, so relax while pampering oneself because of this crisis, of this pandemic, all of us are really stressed. But you don't have to stress yourself just because of the crisis, but sometimes you have to go along with pampering yourself. That's why we are here as a one-stop shop business salon, massage and spa to provide us for you to cater our services. So just to show you our mission, we want our mission is to provide our client a fast and hassle-free process to achieve their dream beauty spa salon business. I know it's easy to put up a business salon, but it's not an easy task, especially if you're not guided well on how to put up this business. So just to share you a brief history, actually way back last year, we just put up this salon and we're actually 1 year after July of this 2020. And the good thing with our salon, we're still uh, I would not say we're still functional, we're still surviving, even there are lots of protocols that we have to follow in terms of providing this. Because I'm working this with my wife with the salon, and just to tell you, I'm the operation and business manager of the salon, and my wife is the one who's hands-on doing the services that we provide. And our vision, of course, is to become a one-stop shop business that offer our client needs, especially for those who used to visit the mall, because as what we have observed, when you are actually in the mall, you just have to go with pampering. Example, you go to one of the services that you have, you go to hair, you go to nails, you go for massage. But here in Nailax, we offer that. So meaning you don't have to go with other salon, spa, massage, because once you go outside of the salon, you're really, I would say, you're really beautiful. So that's why we are actually go with the tagline of relax while pampering oneself. Of course, we are still putting up our brand to become the bread and butter of this business since we are under the most reputable franchise consultancy of Sir RK, and that's why we're guided well of molding this kind of business. And just to tell you about the services that we offer, and at the same time, what are those inclusions that you have to expect with us when you're going to franchise the Nailux Beauty Spa. Of course, it's that's just not the nails, or I mean, say the nail spa, no? Because when you come up to the idea of nail, it's just a nail, but that's not really the case, no? So when you are actually planning to franchise our salon, which is the beauty spa, of course, our primary services that we offer is the nail spa, and we also have the services that we offer for the nails. Of course, this is not only for women. It's also for male, or I would say it's unisex. Even if you are a male or whatever your gender is, you really have to pamper yourself when going to the salon. And that's not the case. Not only we offer this for female. Of course, the good thing with our glam nails or the nail spa, we have such thing as DIY. For us, it's called DIY, no? So what I mean is examples of that. If you are really, I would say you want to just want to clean your nails, or maybe you want to have a pedicure or maybe some manicure. We have some signature. What I mean by that, we're not doing example only the pedicure, but you also have to relax you while sitting down there. For examples of that, we're going to put an eye massager, we're going to put hot stone in your feet. Okay, so that's why our customer is wondering why we offering that, because of course that is our signature. So no one will offer that except the Nailaks Beauty Spa. So that's why we're very unique in terms of providing our. And of course, we also have this mga latest trends about the nails. Of course, in the nails, we have such thing as mga paraffin wax. Okay, that we show you later on. And also we have what do you call this one? Part of it, we have such thing as mga extension. Okay, that's only a few part of the nail spa. Of course, the body massage, or I would say the body spa, we have the one called the signature body spa. And one of that is the Nilax Beauty Spa. I would say that's totally different with the massage that we offer because we're still I would say we're very, I would say, Filipino in terms of offering that kind of spa. And I would say that's very unique. It's just like, for example, in Tagalog, it's what we call parang hilot. Yan. So, of course, meron siyang touch of some Swedish, I have Ventosa. Okay, that's why this is called a signature body massage or spa that we offer. Of course, for those kikay na mga babae po dyan, you can have our lash extension. And of course, I'm not the one who's doing that. Okay, we have lots of expert staff who will do this kind of services. Okay, to be honest, we're very in demand in terms of the lash extension that we offer. So that's why we have what we call the Nailaks Bro Bar because we have some latest trends that we offer in our clients. So of course, most of our clients are really up to date in terms of molding their face, no? Since you're just only wearing mask all the time, so that's why they can expose their their eyebrow, their kilay, okay, their hair, like your face, you can expose that. So that's why in the last several months, most of them, I would say, they benefited a lot for that. Of course, I'm not telling it's a bad impression for those who just want to pamper themselves only for that kind of services. Of course, as part of that, we also have the hair salon. We have actually one of the latest trends that we have for the salon, and that's basically called the hair balayage. Okay, and we have actually some machine that we use for that. One of the latest that we have are what we call the hair firming. And of course, there are lots of, nowadays, there are lots of customers offering, I mean, wants to provide our services in terms of doing hair coloring. Okay, also have mga tinatawag po natin mga collagen and everything. And the good thing with that, we're not just offering these 4-in-1 services. Okay, because one of the latest trends nowadays that we have is what they call the aesthetic. I know when you say aesthetic, it has something to do with doing microblade. Of course, our staff are really expert in doing that. They're highly trained on how to do that. Okay, so we have such thing as the 3D, the 5D, the 6D. Okay, and we also have such thing as latest trends about doing the aesthetic. Okay, so that's why we have lots of services that we offer in just a small price amount of 250,000. Okay, the initial term for that is actually 5 years. And don't be misinterpreted with the total capital requirement of 2 million because we started in the mall, but we can count up to a less than a million if we're going to put up outside the mall. And of course, we have to compare it in terms of the pricing that we offer in terms of that. And we have the continuation fee of 10,000 per month. And of course, the required space for opening it is 60 square meter. It depends upon the services that you're going to provide, especially if you go to add up our aesthetic. Okay, so of course, if you're interested in doing our franchise, these are the steps you have to follow on doing that. Of course, you have to submit the letter of intent. Okay, of course, we have to consider your location, and we're very considerable in terms of the territory because it's very important for us to know when you talk about territorial, we have to consider the number or population of that place so that we can have a good competition when doing this kind of business. And of course, aside from that, we have to review your application with the help of the RK Franchise Consultancy. And then once you're approved, we're going to have a meeting by a webinar. Okay, we cannot have a face-to-face unless if you really want to have that, maybe after this pandemic. And we have to check for your location. And then once approved, automatically we're going to have assistance in different services. Okay, one of that, of course, is the interior design. The design must be centralized. Okay, it must be followed. Okay, and of course, if you have some interior designer in your place, that would be better, because if you're going to consider our design in our place, maybe we have to consider also the logistic. What I mean, of course, is that's one of the like expensive part that we consider is the play is the one who make that from from delivery from one place to another. And of course, we have the marketing assistants. We're very, I would say, active in terms of the marketing that we provide. Of course, we're very, I don't know, we're very active in the Facebook, okay, have the Messenger. To be honest, there are lots of appointment every day. Even I would say from Monday to Sunday, we have some customers that we provide with these services. And of course, when you talk about marketing, I would say it's just like father and son. Okay, we will be the father, the son, or maybe or the will be the mother, and then here comes a daughter who will assist, who will guide you all throughout of doing this kind of services. Of course, aside from that, we have the business training, staff training. If you are not hands-on, I would say hands-on in terms of the services, I would say you have to hire someone who really love doing this kind of business. What I mean, it must be related to your family, or maybe who's really have a background of doing this kind of business. Okay, so if you cannot attend this, no, so of course we have to assist you all the time. And then as part of that, we have the staff training. Okay, your staff must be trained well in our main branch. Okay, actually that's in Bohol. And then if possible, after the training here, we're going to send our senior staff in your salon for us to know on how to, if your staff is really now good in terms of providing that kind of services that we offer. Because we have to follow some strict protocol, since we have operations manual that we have to follow in doing this kind of services that we offer. Okay, and the good thing with that, if we go to franchise, we have a promo price from 250,000 now. For the month of October, since it's my birthday month, we're giving it away at 180,000. So I would say that is an all-in package. Yeah, that's all-in package, no? So of course, the good thing with that, we can offer you a less amount of that. So we almost cut almost 70,000 with the price that we offer for this month of October. So this is our main branch actually in Alturas Mall here in Bohol. And then this is the setup that we going to provide to offer with you. Okay, so if you're going to put up this kind of business, and these are actually just to show you some satisfied customer in our salon and spa. So as you can see, these are our mga, I would say, mga talagang uh, bumabalik-balik na mga customer in our salon because of our service that we provide. Of course, we have a friendly staff, no, that we consider that with our customer. And then, of course, we have this one, the bro grooming. So yeah, that's a very Instagrammable. So for especially for those who are mga youngster, mga Gen Z, it's really the color of the salon is minimalist. So that's a good thing with that. So it's really eye-catching if you're going to enter. So the good thing with that, I would say it's not really intimidating when you go inside the salon, but it's really mukha lang po siya intimidating outside and inside, but when you go inside, it's not true because the price is really cheaper and really affordable. So that's our that's our concept. So kaya that's why parang they say that they told us that's really pricey, pero it's not. So that's the most important with our services that we provide. Okay, so these are our mga ano po namin, mga regular customer, mga satisfied customer. So you can visit our Facebook page. For those satisfied customer, if you really want to provide our services, of course, the most important, if you're going to franchise us, okay? So, and good thing with that, we're opening the door for this kind of business opportunity. Okay, so for more information, don't forget to follow us on Nailax Beauty Spa. Okay, and don't forget to you coordinate with our key franchise consultancy for more information about the Nailax. Okay, amping sa inyong lahat. Thank you very much. Thank you, Miss
Thank you,
Kat.
Sir Randy, for your presentation of NILAX. If you are interested in their franchise, please visit www.mindanaofranchise.com, enter exhibit area, and click on the company banner. So to tell us about their franchise program, I would like to introduce our eighth presenter. Let us welcome Mr. Bench De Jesus of OPA Samgyupsal.
Hi, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes po.
Yes, hi. Okay. Let me share my screen with you. Okay. There you go. Hi, good afternoon. I'm Bench De Jesus. I'm filling in for Jai Olivares right now. And so let me tell you a bit about our franchise program. Well, there isn't much to say because it's a very, very popular restaurant right now. It's all over the Philippines. And we are one of those, and we operate mainly as of now in south of Luzon. So it's in Laguna, Batangas, Quezon. So that's where we do most of our operations. Although we could extend to, we're trying to extend to go to the National Capital Region in the coming years. Actually, we're supposed to have franchisees that we're supposed to start, but then the pandemic hit, so everything came to a halt. Anyway, so as of now, we have 4 branches, one in Calamba, another one in Lucena City in Quezon. That would be inside the SM City Lucena Mall. I get one in Cabuyao, and the main branch, of course, is in Pasita Complex. And see, so there you go. Brief story about the company. We started August of 2016, back when the samgyup industry was just about to take off. It was the past 2 years that it has been like it's everywhere now. So before, we were the first in the dito sa South to offer the unlimited Korean barbecue. It's not just an samgyeopsal anyway. We have authentic Korean cuisine as well. We have a good chef who does the cooking and everything. And well, so, but basically it's the samgyeopsal talaga. It's the unlimited per head thing. Okay, so back in 2018, we were awarded as the most authentic Korean restaurant in Laguna. It was awarded by various award-giving bodies. So kahit paano, we were recognized because we offer more, which but then our pricing is less than the popular brands that ngayon sa Manila, nag-operate sa Manila and sa mostly meron na rin dito sa South and a bit in the North. So we offer more with less. I mean, the value, the price is less. So, okay, so that's Jair Olivares. She is one of those award evenings or award. So, okay, so basically we're franchising our shop for like almost a year now, and we got a couple of franchisees na who got on board, but since the pandemic, it's not really it's not really advisable, I should say, but to get into the like the dining experience thing because of the pandemic. But then we have an alternate solution with that, because right now we have this all sorts of um, protocols on how to sit and how to and it's really tough. So but then ano naman yung nag-boom naman yung delivery system, which we are also trying to offer right now. So for the store franchise, we offer it for 750,000. So within 5 to 8 months, that's the return of investment. Of course, it would depend with the location and all. But if a franchisee would get a franchise, we would definitely check naman the area, the locations, and we have to make sure that within less than a year, you get your investment back, right? So it has a takeout and delivery system as well. And so when it comes to that, lahat yan itinatrain namin, including the system of delivery and how to get, not much need for kitchen. Basically, you just prepare the stuff and it's for the customers to cook. Although, like I said before, we offer other authentic Korean dishes, which we have a chef who does the cooking for that. So basically, it's just samgyeopsal, chadalbaki, and the seafoods that grill the customers grill. So now we're offering this 100,000 franchise fee for the exclusive home delivery service. Now the thing with this, you can do this at home. Hindi siya doesn't require you to kitchen. You don't even have to spend a lot with the tables, chairs, and all that stuff. You can do this at home. So yeah, so with the 100,000 franchise fee, we will give you the starter package, which the stoves, grillers, all those stuff. Oh shit. Okay, there you go. Okay, so along with it is the use of the patented trademarks and operations manual and delivery systems operations, as well as the training of management group and staff. So basically, the franchisee himself or herself, we're gonna train them because mostly pag ganitong home delivery franchise, it will be just the owners who's gonna be hands-on with this. Well, they can have they can employ someone, and if ever they do, we will train those as well. We'll train them. And so what else? Yes, okay. So this is how the delivery system works. Mga naka-microwavable, and then we have it prepared, we have it ready, and then out to the delivery persons to get this to its destinations. It's very easy, but then there's a way on how to get this done properly because first of all, there's the safety standards, you have to make sure the flavor will like be good kahit inuwi, travel. So yeah, all those stuffs are included in the operations manual, which we would explain once we get to meet and get to know more about the product as well as our menu. Those menus are for the dine-in for the restaurant. Right? And yeah, another thing with our restaurant, I think we're one of the few na unlimited samgyeopsal who offers a full bar. Like it's a full operating bar. We have bartenders, we have them doing bartender stuff, and yeah, we got a lot of beverage na incorporate dun sa samgyup experience niyo. So you get to learn all those. Okay, so there you go. We also have the shabu shabu. Since the stove is there on your table, you can, if it's not your choice na mag-meat, we offer shabu shabu, vegetables. You can do fish, chicken. So there you go. And there you go. For those interested, well, you can reach us through our email, wgm_opa@yahoo.com, or you can reach that number, 0977-211-2050. And or you can reach us through our Facebook page. We're very ano naman with that, active, and we answer the queries all the time whenever possible. So there you go. That would be it. So hope to hear from you soon. I could further explain. If you have any questions, just let us know, and that'll be it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sir Bench, for your presentation of Opa Samgyupsal. If you are interested in their franchise, please visit www.mindanaofranchise.com, enter exhibit area, and click on the company banner.
All right, thank you.
Thank you po. To tell us about their franchise program, I would like to introduce our ninth presenter, the supervisor of Doyen Massage, Miss Eliza Confessor.
Yes, hello po. Good afternoon. Can you see me po?
Hello po.
Can you see me po?
Hindi po.
We can only see a blue background.
Yes, sir. I think something wrong with my connection.
So in the meantime, while Ms. Lady from Doyenchi is trying to set herself up, I'll give you some ideas on what is coming up in the next days. As we have right now, the 15th Mindanao Franchise Expo ongoing. It will be still going until next Saturday. All about franchising. If you're interested to get my book about franchising, please feel free to send us a message. I'd like to inform you also from November 6 to 29, we have the Cebu Franchise Expo at, of course, virtual edition as well, from November 6 to 29 at cebufranchise.com. Please read also our magazine, franchising.ph, which is online and comes out every 2 months now. And we have also a program called Franchise Hour every Thursday. And this Thursday, we are covering the weddings and the kids franchise concepts. And then you may also join us on my next seminar, Franchising E to Z, on October 24, next Saturday at 2 p.m. So please still take a look at the Mindanao franchise from October 2 to 25. And I give you back to our presenter from Doyenji.
Sir, okay, good afternoon po, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Please do your presentation now, okay?
Yes po. Let me...
Sir, can you see my screen sharing po?
Right now, there's only, yes, it's there. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me present to you our spa. Doyen J Sun Therapeutic Massage is our company's name. So I think something's wrong with my connection po.
If you just talk if you have a problem showing your slides. Just tell us a bit about your business. Can you go on, please?
Slide po.
Okay, don't use your slides. Just tell us something about your business. Just tell us something about your business without slides. And
Okay. Sir, can you see me?
go ahead.
Okay. So Doyen is our trademark. Doyen defined as a person considered to be knowledgeable or uniquely skilled as a result of long experience in the field of endeavor. So the owner is doing a massage for over 2 decades now. That's why the owner came up with the name Doyen to set goal and give quality services to serve the purpose of its meaning. About us, Mr. Jameson J. Rivera believes that our body system can be neutralized and restored through massage. With this conviction, he started doing on-call massage and later trained those who were interested until he put up a small area with only 2 beds. But because a lot of people were patronizing the spa, now he has 8 beds and VIP room. Each service and technique have their own benefits and tailored fit for the needs of our clients. So from humble beginnings, Mr. De Vera is gradually realizing his dreams. That's why he wants to bring Doyen Way to other places. Sir, can you still hear me po?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So our mission is we are dedicated to the health and wellness of our clients by giving them proper assessment before providing massage techniques and treatment with scientific approach that is obtainable in a peaceful and restful spa setting in order to maintain a healthy community. And our vision is to be a health leader in the society that enhances the health and wellness of our community by implementing scientific basis techniques of treatment, and then to educate our clients with healthy practices, and to coach our team of therapists by fostering the highest quality client service by maintaining high standard and professionalism. So our powerful mission is to strengthen our business culture. We are not only empowering our business in the present, but helping to set it for the future success. We also have our guiding principles in helping to grow our business and be able to continue visibly and competitive in this industry despite of a new normal because of the pandemic, as long as we focus on securing our clients' safety. We assess the conditions of our clients before we execute massage for us to create best treatment plans suited for that certain condition. So here's, as you can see, our special. So for our owner's profile, Mr. Jameson J. De Vera is a DOH licensed massage therapist, a physical therapist, and also a TESDA trainer and assessor of massage therapy and Hilot Wellness Massage. So the owner expertise and experiences give the company strength and advantages. So can you see our presentation or you can just hear us?
Can only hear you, cannot see you. It's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So the services we offer are Swedish massage, therapeutic massage, ventosa with shiatsu massage with foot reflex, and then we have a combination of 1 hour and 30 minutes like therapeutic massage with foot reflex, and then we also have 2 hour services, a combination of 1 hour therapeutic massage, and then has stone with foot reflex. So we have a lot of services, but each service have its own benefits that we can discuss with you further on if you are interested. And every therapy is tailored fit for the needs of our clients. So the frequently asked question, why should I get a Dorian J. San Therapeutic Massage franchise? So joining the Dorian J. San Therapeutic Massage team gives you the great opportunity to have your own business. So a proven venture with a minimal investment, simple operation, flexible floor plan, national and local support, national and regional advertising, training program, ongoing learning for franchise owners and their staff, store development assistance and design support, lease negotiations, construction guidance, and a lot more. So who will build my outlet? We will provide detailed blueprints from our store design team as well as recommended contractors that other owners in the area have employed. However, you are responsible for hiring a contract to build your outlet. Another question is how long will it take me to get a Dorian J's Hand therapeutic massage franchise open? This will depend on several factors. A good location for your franchise outlet, completing the training, renovation, legalities, logistics, and then, however, under a favorable condition, it may take 60 to 120 days. So another question, where do we purchase the supplies and other merchandise for the franchise branch? As a franchise branch, you are required to purchase the supplies from the franchisor. So we will be provided procurement program to guide you on purchasing all the things you need to set up the business. Another question, what pre-opening services do you provide? So prior to and upon opening, the J. San Therapeutic Massage franchise representative will assist you with training of personnel, inventory supplies, and arranging the outlet opening. Then, will I receive training? Yes, absolutely. Training classes are held throughout the year. During J's Hand Therapeutic Massage spent a great deal of time and effort developing its products, service, and system, accepts no compromise in quality or control. In this regard, we require franchisee and their staffs to complete the training program and have hands-on exercises on the different services. Then, how much money will I make? We are not permitted to furnish any oral or written information concerning actual or potential sales. Actual results vary from outlet to outlet, and we cannot estimate the results of any particular franchise. Financial viability depends on various factors such as sales, investments, and the ability of the franchisee to manage effectively the business. Another question, will the franchisor provide an operation manual? Yes, our confidential operation manual details the engaged hand therapeutic massage assistant on every detail of the daily operation in the franchise outlet. So the franchise information, the initial fee is for only 275,000, but the inclusions, uh, use of trademark, site approval, training for franchisee and staff, procurement program, opening assistance, then the operation manual, and research and development. The initial term is for 6 years, and the renewal term is also for 6 years, but the renewal fee will be 50% na lang. So the total capital requirement is 1.5 million for 60 square meter po. The monthly continuation fee is 600 per bed. Sayang you can see our spa settings. So our Doyin J Spa tagline is body system neutralized and restored through massage by Great Doyin Hands by Mr. James and J.D. Guerra. So we have a lot of exposures. We do community services, DTI, DOLE, and other institutions invited us for their events. And also TESDA recognized Doyin J Spa as one of their industry partners. So that's all about my presentation. Sayang. Hello, sir.
Yes, thank you so much for your presentation.
Thank you, sir. Pasensya na po. I get a low connection.
That's okay. These things can happen.
Thank you.
All right. And Kathleen,
Nade.
let's end the show for today. I would like to thank everybody who was with us today in the event, and hope to see you soon, especially next Thursday on the next franchise hour. Thank you.
Thank you.